All right, hope everyone had a chance to grab a drink, and we're gonna get started with our workout. So the only thing that you're gonna need for today's workout is a mat and maybe a chair nearby if you feel like you might need some help with balance throughout the workout. As always, I'll offer up modifications. And like I said, we're going to be doing groups of 2 exercises that we will repeat 3 times, okay? So make sure you have your mat and your water, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first exercise that we're going to be doing today is called a mountain climber. So let me show you how you do this. So you're going to get into that plank position, okay? So you're going to get into your plank position. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. You can start by sticking one leg back, okay? Make sure that back is nice and flat, and then the other so that you come into your plank position. All right, from here, we're going to take your left knee towards your left elbow and back out, right knee to right elbow and back out, okay? So that's your mountain climber, okay? So these are wide mountain climbers because your knee's coming to that same side, to that same elbow, and then you switch sides. So you can stay here, okay? Or you can step it up here, or you can modify. You can still be down on your knees, pull one knee in, put it back, pull the other knee in, set it back, okay? So that is our first exercise. Our second exercise is going to be a standing side crunch. So you're going to be here and here, okay? Standing side crunch, okay? And then we're going to switch to the other side. So we're going to do 45 seconds of mountain climbers and then stand up and do 30 seconds of this standing oblique crunch per side, all right? All right, so go ahead and get into that plank position. We got 45 seconds of mountain climbers and begin. So remember, that same knee comes to that same elbow. Your core is in nice and tight. Your back is nice and flat. Your fingertips are spread nice and wide, gripping into the mat. Okay, and you can either be here or you can be here. All right, up to you. Okay, or lower to those knees. Bring one knee and then the other. You're gonna feel this in your arms, in your shoulders. You're going to feel this in your core. You're going to feel this on your sides and those obliques, which are part of your core. All right, so keep it moving, bringing that up, that same knee to that same elbow. Okay, staying in that plank position. We have 5 more seconds left. So keep it moving. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Go ahead and stand up. All right, we're going into those side oblique crunches, standing side oblique crunches. And begin. So 30 seconds. I'm starting with my right elbow to my right knee, okay? Bringing that elbow to the knee. Really work on driving that knee up. Soft left leg, okay? Try not to lock out that left leg. Like I said, we're doing 30 seconds per side. All right, keep it moving. All right, bringing that elbow to your knee. You've got 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So left elbow to left knee. Standing oblique crunch. Left elbow to left knee. Okay? Notice that when I bring that foot down, I'm just slightly tapping it down and then bringing it right back up. So I'm tapping those toes down and bringing it back up. Okay, keep it moving. You're doing awesome. All right, you should feel your heart rate elevated a little bit from those mountain climbers, and because right now just having your hands over your head. And done. All right, great job. So those are our first 2 exercises. Remember, we're going to repeat that 3 times. So we're on set number 2 of those 2 exercises. So back down to our mat for our mountain climbers, hands directly underneath those shoulders, and then getting into that plank position. All right, we have 45 seconds. We're starting this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. 45 seconds of mountain climbers. Bringing that knee up to that same elbow, kind of to the outside of that elbow. You can run it, okay? Move a little faster or slow it down. And always the option to drop to those knees, okay? So keep it moving. Keep that core engaged, nice flat back. Really puff up that space between your shoulder blades. We got about 20 seconds to go. Keep it moving. Right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Keep alternating sides, looking in between your hands, breathing. Keep it moving. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, standing up. We got those oblique crunches, starting with our right side. 30 seconds. Ready? And begin. 30 seconds on our right side, and then 30 seconds on our left side. Okay? So keep it moving. You're doing awesome. Breathing. All right, nice full body workout using just our body weight as resistance. Okay? So a lot of times people are hesitant to work out at home because they don't have the equipment, but we don't need any of that. And done. All right, switching sides. Okay, 30 seconds on this side. 30 seconds, left knee to left elbow. Really work on getting that crunch. Really work on pulling those your rib cage to that thigh or to your hips. Okay? Keep it going. Left knee to left elbow. You're doing awesome. 10 seconds left. Keep it moving. Left knee to left elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, great work. Second round done. All right. We got about 10 more seconds and then we're starting our third and final round of those 2 exercises. So getting back down to our mat, back into our plank position. And begin. Mountain climbers, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. Breathing the whole time. Moving, but maintaining form. Back is nice and flat. Not holding your breath. Hands directly underneath those shoulders. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, you've got about 20 more seconds left. When we get to the last 10, I'm going to tell you, give me all you got. In 3, 2, and begin. Try to step up that pace. Go a little bit faster if you can. Give me all that you've got. You've got 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, great work. Standing up, back to those oblique crunches. Okay, so arms up, elbows up, 30 seconds, and begin. Right knee to right elbow. Rib cage to hip bone. Really crunching it here. You're doing fantastic. Soft legs, okay? Soft knees. Don't lock out that left knee. Last set of these. We got our left side, and then we're going to move on to our next 2 exercises. All right, about 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, and switch. Left side, and begin. 30 seconds, going right into it. No break between sides. Really using those obliques. Drive that knee up. All right. Knee to elbow. You've got this. Keep it moving. All right, you're almost there. You've got about 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, awesome work. So that was it for those 2 exercises, okay? So now we're gonna move on to our next set of exercises. All right, let me check my paper here. Okay, so now we have a reverse lunge to a marching glute bridge. So let me show you the reverse lunge, okay? So a reverse lunge, we're gonna start with our feet about hip width distance apart. This is where if you need help with balance, you can put a chair in front of you. So you put the back of the chair right here and you can hold on to the chair. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on one side and then move to the other. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on our right, 30 seconds on our left. We're gonna take that right leg behind us. We're gonna lower that right knee down. We're gonna step it up and tap. So we're gonna take that right knee behind us and tap. So we're lowering that right knee, okay? If you wanna add a challenge to this, you can add a little hop at the end. So your leg would go back, and then as you come up, you'd hop. Your leg would go back, up and hop. Leg would go back, up and hop. If you don't wanna do the hop, you're just taking that right leg back to lunge. After 30 seconds, we'll switch to the left. Okay, our second exercise is a marching glute bridge. So we're gonna come all the way down to our mat. We're gonna lay down onto our mat, okay? Our feet are about hip width distance apart, arms long down by our side. We're gonna lift up into a bridge and we're gonna march. So our right foot's gonna come up, down, left foot up, down, right foot up, down, left foot up, down. And as we're marching, whatever foot stays down, you're gonna really press into that heel. Okay? So those are our 2 exercises. We're gonna start with lunges. We're gonna start with that right leg. Wherever your hands feel most comfortable to help with balance. Feet hip width distance apart, core is engaged, shoulders back and down. And remember, you can add that jump. And begin. So that right leg goes back, you tap it in. Lower that right knee down, tap it in. You want to focus on lowering the right knee down more than bending in that front leg. And as you come up, you're going to really press into that front heel. So you're down and up. We have about 10 more seconds here. Remember, you can add that hop if you'd like. So it's a lunge and then just a little hop. Okay? Pressing off of that left foot and done. All right. That was our right side. Moving to our left. So same thing. Core is engaged. Shoulders back and down. Starting with that left foot and begin. 30 seconds. So now we're lowering that left knee down, pressing in to that right heel as we come up to standing. Left knee down, pressing that right heel. Trying to get that 90-degree angle on both legs. Keeping your shoulders over your hips. All right, you're doing awesome. 10 more seconds. Remember, for a challenge, you can add that hop. All right, keep it moving. Working on balance and done. All right, great job. 30 seconds per leg. Goes by pretty quickly. Let's get down to our mat. Ready for that glute bridge march. All right. So we're here for 45 seconds. Arms are long down by your side. Lift your hips up, pressing into your heels. Core is engaged. We're going to start with that right foot and begin. So you're marching it right up, down, left up, down. And again, as you lift up that left leg, you press into that right heel. Lift up that right leg, press into the left heel. So really engaging those glute muscles as you press into that heel. You can also press into the mat with your arms and your palms. And you want to keep that core engaged. Okay? So keep it moving. Nice little march here. We have less than 15 seconds. Really press into those heels. Use those glutes to lift your hips. You're doing awesome. And done. Go ahead, lower those hips down. You can hug your knees into your chest. And then we're going to roll ourselves up to seated and come back up to standing. So we've got to do that 3 more times. Remember, on our reverse lunges, you have the option to add that hop. Okay? All right, so we've got about 10 more seconds, then we're going back. 30 seconds with our right leg first, then 30 seconds on the left. Starting in 3, 2, and begin. So lower that right knee down and up. Remember, you can tap that foot forward or you can jump. The nice thing too about doing this for 30 seconds is you work at your own pace. So you don't have to be going at the same speed as me. You can be going faster, or you can even go a little bit slower. Okay, less than 10 seconds. Keep it moving. Pressing into that left heel as you come up. And done. All right, great job. Other leg. 30 seconds, left leg going back. In 3, 2, and begin. So left leg back, and you're either tapping it, or for a challenge, you're jumping. And remember, if you need balance, you can have your hands in front of you on a chair or even touching a wall to help with balance. You could even have it on a wall to your side to help with balance, okay? All right, keep it moving. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds, you've got this. Almost there. And done. All right, back down to our mat. Back to that marching glute bridge. All right, feet about hip width distance apart. Arms are long down by your side. Press into your heels up into that glute bridge. And 3, 2, and begin. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Nice little march. Okay. Keep it moving. This is round 2 of these 2 exercises. So we have one more round after this. Keep it moving. You're doing awesome. It's a beautiful day today weather-wise. Really grateful to be outside today. All right, we have less than 15 seconds. Keep it moving. Keep breathing, press into those heels. And 3, 2, and done. Go ahead, lower it all the way down. Hug those knees into your chest. Roll up to seated. All the way back up to standing. Last set, last round of these 2 exercises, all right? Starting with that right leg. 30 seconds and begin. Lower that right knee down, press into that left heel. Lower and press. Lower, press into that heel. Lower, press into that heel. Add that hop for a challenge. Just a little hop. Keep it moving. Woo! Doing awesome. And 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and done. Switching legs right into it. Left leg up. Going back. Adding that little hop. If you'd like for a challenge, keep it moving. You're doing awesome. This is our last set of these. So give it all you got. If you haven't been doing those hops, give them a try. 10 seconds to go. Remember, lower that left knee down. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Back down to our mat. Last set of glute bridges. All right, lower it all the way down. Arms are long down by your side, palms facing the mat. Press into those heels. Squeeze those glutes. And begin. Right leg comes up and down. So you're marching while keeping that backside off of your mat, okay? Try not to tuck your chin. Try to keep some space in between your chin and your chest. Keep that airway open. Really press into that opposite heel to help keep those glutes up. All right, you're doing great. About 20 more seconds here. Keep it moving. Woo! Almost there. Less than 10. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Lower everything down. Hug those knees into your chest. You can stay here for a moment if you'd like, kind of rock it side to side. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself up to a seated position and come all the way up to standing. All right, so now we're going into our last set of exercises, and we've got 3 rounds. So we're going to do something called a frogger, okay? So this is a little bit of a challenging move. I'm going to give you 2 options, one of which will be a modification. All right, so you're going to bring your feet about as wide as your mat. If you don't have a mat, it's a little bit wider than your hips. Okay, you're going to crouch down like a frog, and you're going to bring your hands down towards the mat. So you're going to crouch down. Your hands are going to be a little bit in front of you. From here, you're going to jump your feet back into a plank, and then you're going to jump up and lift your hands. So you're going to come here, 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 and here, okay? So this is called either a frogger or a catcher, okay? So your hands come down, your legs go back into a plank, your legs come back out, and you lift it up, okay? For a modification, you're here, you're gonna step, 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 okay? So those are your 2 options, okay? So you're either jumping it back or you're walking through the whole movement, okay? So we have 30 seconds of that, and then we're going to go into what is called a single leg balance, okay? So you're gonna stand, feet about hip width distance apart. You're gonna transfer all of your weight onto one leg. The other leg's gonna kind of kickstand behind you, and you're gonna take that opposite hand and reach it down towards that opposite foot, and then come back up to standing, okay? This is a balance move, and this is challenging. You will feel this a lot in that standing leg. Your ankles will wobble, you will wobble, you might topple over a time or two. That is okay. We are working on our balance, and balance is very important to work on, especially as we get older. If you are worried about balancing or worried about falling over, please utilize a chair or a wall to help with this. So you can have a chair and the hand that's not moving. So in this instance, I could have my chair here and I could be going here, okay? Or I could have my hand, the hand that's not moving, on a wall. So say there's a wall right here, I could have my hand there and then I could work like that, okay? So it's not gonna look pretty and it might not feel pretty, but we're gonna do the best that we can and work on our balance, okay? It's something I have to work on all the time, and when I haven't done these for a while, they're challenging for me. All right, so we're going to do Frogger for 30 seconds, and then we are going to do the standing leg balance 30 seconds on both legs, okay? One at a time, all right? Okay, so Frogger, feet are wider than your hips, about the width of your mat, okay? You're gonna crouch down and begin. So back into that plank, up and hold. Back into that plank, up and hold. Back into that plank, up and hold. If you're modifying your step, step, out, out, hold. Down, step, step, out, out, hold, and then back down. So keep it moving. You have less than 15 seconds to go. Less than 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, great work. Go ahead, catch your breath. Come up to standing. We're gonna go to that single leg balance, okay? All right, so we're gonna start on our right leg. Our right leg is doing the work, so that means the left leg is behind you in that kickstand. Make sure your core is engaged, shoulders are back and down. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna come down. So we have 30 seconds on the right side, 30 seconds on the left, and begin. So you're gonna come down. Now remember, we're working for 30 seconds. We're not doing reps. So that means you can go as slow as you need to keep with balance. And nobody knows how far down you're going. Nobody knows what you look like besides you. The only person that you guys all get to look at and laugh at is me. If I fall over or if I look kind of silly while I'm doing this. So again, you should be feeling this in that right glute, because that right glute is providing all the balance and all the support. And as you come up, you want to press into that right heel. That's our last one. Done on that side. Kind of shake it out. Also notice when I'm doing my right side, my right hand is out for balance, for counterbalance. So now your left hand's going to go out. So your left leg stays, right leg goes behind you. Your right hand is going down towards that left foot. 30 seconds and begin. So you go down, come up and tap. So you go down now, and one side, woo, almost fell over, is gonna feel a little different than the other. That is totally normal. We're not symmetrical human beings, okay? And so one side might be a little harder, or you might find this side to be a little easier. This side is definitely my harder side. We've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and done. All right. So that one doesn't necessarily get your heart rate up, but it works those intrinsic muscles, those ones that help you with balance, and that's really important. All right, so we're gonna go back to those Froggers, okay? All right, so feet are gonna be wider than your mat. Hands are coming down. We've got 30 seconds and begin. So plank, out and up, down, plank, out. Try to move through it a little bit faster this time if you've gotten comfortable with the movement. Now when your hands come up, your glutes stay down. You stay in that catcher squat, okay? Keep it moving. You're doing awesome. Keep it going. We've got about 10 more seconds left, okay? Keep it moving. Last 9. You've got it. Remember, walking it if you're modifying in 3, 2, and done. Woo! All right, catch your breath. Come up to standing. We've got those balance exercises. Starting on our right leg, okay? So your left leg is behind you for that kickstand. 30 seconds on this side, and 3, 2, and begin. So right hand is out for counterbalance. One thing to keep in mind, as you get tired, you're gonna have a harder time with your balance. So round 2 might feel a little bit harder than round 1, and the last round might be really hard. But just keep working on it, keep challenging yourself. Use a wall or a chair if you need to. Really press into that right heel as you come up. All right, last one. And done. All right, shake out that right leg, move into that left side. So left foot down, right leg kickstand behind you. Left hand out for counterbalance. Ready, and begin. So that right hand's coming down towards those left toes. Press into that left heel, come up to standing. So back down and up. Back down and up. Back down and up. Back down and up. All right, keep it moving. You've got 3, 2, and done. All right, great work, everyone. Hope you like those last 2 exercises. They're both a little bit more challenging than some of the stuff that we've done thus far. All right, so I've got 2 exercises that we're gonna do focusing on our core, and then we'll do a cool down, okay? The first one is called a bird dog crunch, okay? And this is in reference to hunting dogs, dogs that hunt birds, and the way that they look when they see a bird, okay? So we're gonna start hands directly under our shoulders, knees directly under our hips in this tabletop position. So really puff up that space between your shoulder blades, core is engaged. All right, you're gonna extend opposite hand, opposite leg out, and then you're gonna bring opposite knee to opposite elbow, crunch it in, and then back out. And we're just gonna repeat this for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna switch sides. Again, that's a little challenging for balance. So if you're like, no way, Susie, not gonna happen, what I want you to try is sticking that right hand out, left leg back, just tap your toes, and then back down, okay? And then same thing. And then as you work through this, you might try lifting those toes off the ground just a little bit and back down. So you can take out the crunch part altogether. You don't have to bring that knee and elbow into your midline, and just work on the balance in that bird dog. So we'll do 30 seconds on one side, switch 30 seconds on the other. And then the second core exercise that we have is a side plank twist. So we're going to be down here in a side plank. So option 1, you're here, and you're gonna bring your hand behind your ear, bring that elbow down and up, okay? Down and up, 30 seconds per side. Modification, you leave that bottom knee on the ground. So that bottom leg bends, your top leg is straight, and then you lift your hips from here. So see how this bottom knee is down. My hand comes behind my ear, and again, I can bring that elbow in and out, or you can just hold, okay? All right, so those are our 2 exercises, starting with our bird dog crunch. So get in that tabletop position. We've got 30 seconds and begin. So tabletop position, you reach it out, opposite knee to opposite elbow, crunch it in. Reach it out and crunch. As you reach, press all the energy into opposite directions, shooting all your energy through your fingers and your toes. Try to keep that back nice and flat. Your fingertips are nice and wide, gripping into the mat, helping to take pressure off of your wrist, okay? If your knees bother you, you can always try folding up your mat. Keep it going. And done. You can always try folding up your mat and doubling it up to put your knees on, all right? So we're gonna do the other side in 3, 2, and begin. So now right hand, left leg, oh, I'm sorry, we just did that. Left hand, right leg, and then knee to elbow. Left hand, right leg, knee to elbow. Left hand, right leg, knee to elbow. Keep it moving, okay? Use your whole core. So your stomach, your low back, your glutes, squeeze everything. And again, gripping those fingertips into the mat. Keep it going for 3, 2, and done. All right, moving on to our right side to start, okay? So right side, you're either up here or you're modifying bottom knee down, 30 seconds, and begin. So bringing that elbow down and up. Elbow down and up. Elbow down and up. Keep it moving. 30 seconds. You're doing awesome. You've got this. 30 seconds. Keep going. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, and done. All right, switch sides. So you're going to be on that left elbow now. And again, you can either be all the way up or you're going to modify. You're here or you're here. And begin. 30 seconds. Down and up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. So keep it moving. We have about 15 more seconds to go. Ground's kind of hard on my elbow there, so I'm folding my mat up. Almost there. Got less than 10, so keep it moving. 3, 2, and done. All right, great work. All right, so we're gonna do that one more time together, just to save time on the video. If you wanna do both of those for a full 3 rounds, then do the last round on your own. Hit pause, do the 3rd round on your own, okay? And then come back to the video for the devotion. All right, so back on to all 4s. Right hand out, left leg out, and begin. 30 seconds. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Keep it moving. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Really using that core to do that crunch. Kind of rounding through your back. Keep it moving. Almost there, less than 15 seconds. Remember, spread those left fingertips out nice and wide, shooting all the energy out. We've got 3, 2, and done. All right, other side. So now left hand, right leg. Start in tabletop. Ready? And begin. 30 seconds here. Left elbow, right knee. Really crunching it at the center. Okay, so everything extends out long, and then everything comes in nice and tight. Extend out long, comes in nice and tight. So keep it moving. You're doing fantastic. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, great job. Going into that side plank, starting with our right side. Watch how I'm folding my mat up because the ground was a little hard on my elbow. And begin. So bringing that elbow in and out. Elbow in and out. Elbow in and out. Elbow in and out. Keep it moving. We're doing awesome. All right, over halfway there. About 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, and done. All right, lower that right hip down. Switch over. Left side. Again, this is going to be our last round together. If you want to complete the 3rd round, hit pause and then go ahead and get the 3rd round done, okay? All right, so coming up onto that left side, 30 seconds, and begin. So down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down, up. Some nice oblique work here. Keep it moving. You've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, this is your last 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, great work, everyone. So if you're doing the 3rd round, go ahead and hit pause, okay? And then come back and we'll stretch it out together. All right, so for our stretch here, let's go ahead, stay seated. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Let your knees fall out, okay? Let gravity take your knees out, pulling onto either your ankles or your shins or your shoes or your feet if you were doing this barefoot, but probably best to do it with shoes on for some support. And then open up through your chest, okay? Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Just let gravity do some of the work here. And then slowly and carefully kind of hinge forward from your hips, okay? but you're leading with your chest. So your head is still up, your chin is still up. We're not tucking our chin quite yet. You can even use your elbows to press against your legs a little bit to get a deeper stretch. And then from here, we're gonna drop our chin into our chest and drop our forehead towards our feet. Taking a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then go ahead and come all the way up to seated. Go ahead and bring those legs straight out in front of you, flexing your feet, pointing your toes towards your face. All right, you're gonna bend in that right leg. You're gonna reach up towards the sky, and then you're gonna hinge forward, reaching for your toes. Again, dropping your forehead in towards your knees, chin to your chest. Big inhale and exhale. And then go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Take that right leg, cross it over your left. Sitting up nice and tall, take that left elbow and press it against that right leg and do a nice little twist for me here. If you'd like, you can try to look over that right shoulder. All right, and then come back to center. You're gonna uncross your leg. Both legs are straight again, sitting up nice and tall. Go ahead and put a slight bend in that left leg this time. Reach up nice and tall and then hinge forward, reaching for your ankle or your toes. Dropping your chin into your chest, forehead towards your knees. And breathe. And then sitting up nice and tall, take that left leg, cross it over your right. Again, taking that right elbow, pressing it towards the outside of that left leg and getting a nice twist here. And if you'd like, you can try to look over your left shoulder. And then go ahead and come back to center. Come to a comfortable crisscross seated position. Give me a big inhale up. As you exhale and your hands come down, I want you to interlace your fingers in front of you, press your palms away from you, tuck your chin into your chest, and round through your back. And then go ahead and release that. And then give me one last deep inhale. And exhale, press it all out. All right, that completes the workout for today. Thank you very much for doing it with me. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to hit pause and grab our devotion, and then I'll be right back.